Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, KiNGAlpha. Hope everybody's doing great. So guys, today I am on the PTR for season 5, so we get to see everything for season 5. I figured why not give you guys first the units. I know everybody wants to talk about the units. I'm not going to be going in this video. I'm not going to be going about every single unit. I'm going to do each unit one by one of its veterancies and talk a little bit about them and what I've experienced. And then tomorrow I will be releasing some gameplay of these guys against like actual other players, against them testing other things like against shields, etc. So sorry that there won't be any gameplay, but at least if I give you guys all the stats and everything and this, it could be a quick 5 to 8 minute video showing the veterancies, the stats, the stat differences with the veterancy lines, what you get, etc. So we're gonna go with this first video over the Bakarian Nafan guard. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I'm not the best at pronunciation at all. So as you can first see, when going to the unit details, they're 340 leadership. They have a strength of only 7. So there's not a lot of these guys. We don't know how much their kits are costing right now, other than the fact that obviously with season 5, it'll be reduced by half. So, you know, be aware of that. These guys do look really cool. They do look like really cool. I assume you could probably put like a nice little armor on these guys, and I mean that's not the best armor that you could put on them, but regardless, I can assume everybody has like nice little stuff about them. So unit summary, you know, yeah, you could look at this, and I don't really go based off this. This is okay, but I'd rather go off like the other stats and everything that I see. So as you can see, they're bad in desert, they're fair, and then they are good in urban. Their formations is the line formation, and you have the cross formation, but their unit traits. So the waves of flame are divine retribution. The waves of flame deal impact damage, ignoring enemies' armor, and apply them with burn, dealing massive damage. Now, if you guys don't know, fire has basically been like revamped this season. So any unit that was fireproof, they are now fire resistant. So this means that they can burn after a certain amount of time with stacks of flame. So if they keep getting stacks of flame, eventually they're going to be just basically burning and turning on fire. It's a crazy animation, honestly, and this is a way of at least changing how fire works, because if you think about it, you have units like the incendiary archers and even the Rattan marksmen that they had fire archers, but it wasn't really all that. I mean, it's good, but it's not really as impactful as it will be now in season 5. So that was one thing I wanted to say. You have the immortal flame. This upgraded Greek fire leaves a burning inferno on the ground, forcing enemies away. So this does actually get pretty crazy when they do fire their flames. It gets very sporadic, and honestly, it's a really cool scene. Their flame does do a lot of damage. It's just crazy. Spreading fire may rapidly spew large amounts of fire, burning the ground in a large radius. The roaring winds fan the flames. So the fire of this does basically spread out a little bit, especially after they've already shot all their flames. They typically keep more or less like the flames there for a little bit, especially on the veterancies as well. I think there is one that allows, yeah, the duration of flames upon the ground like continues and stuff like that. But for the most part, you know, this isn't the veterancy line I would prefer. I'll talk about that in a little bit. And they do have fireproof armor. So whereas fireproof armor, that makes them less susceptible to fire and burn damage than other units of the same tier. So it's the same thing with fireproof armor. It's still fire resistant. It's just they will get burned, but not like instantly. Like it'll take a little bit of time until it stacks up until where they like really start to burn. All right, so their unit orders is flame curtain, fire jets of flame for an extended period of time, dealing high burn damage to an enemy unit, or enemy hit. So this is basically like the target area of like archers, but with flame. And when I tell you guys, when you do this, it is insane, and they keep going until their ammo's out, and it's pretty wild. I feel it's a really wild thing when you're using these guys. You also have quick flame. So I'm not going to read exactly what this happens, but basically what happens is they spew fire onto the floor, or like napalm basically, or narfan fire, and it layers the ground so that, you know, when any unit is really going through it or anything, they just basically instantly set fire. They they blaze, and it's also really good for either slowing down units, stopping maybe even a charge. There's things that have to be tested with this that is going to be pretty crazy. Now let's go over to their basic attributes. So this is the attributes based off of the bottom line. I guess before I go into the attributes and everything, let me go over to their actual veterancies. So you have the soldier's life, so you give 6% health. I'm going to go with the bottom because I currently have it unlocked. You get increased ammo by 10, increased piercing defense by up to 9. After you max that out, you get slashing defense increased up to 9. You get the duration of flames upon the ground increased by 4 seconds, basically. The level increases the duration of burn by 1.5, and this is 3 times, so that's 3.5 or 4.5 seconds of extra burn stack on a unit, which is actually pretty good. But when you go top line, you actually don't get that, which is, you know, it does kind of suck. The tall flame somewhat increases the fire rate of flame curtain. You have the improved supplies, which increases the reduced range damage taken, which is actually pretty good. I guess they are really weak if you look at their health. Next is the movement speed. These guys are really freaking fast. I'll tell you this much. 6.2 speed is really freaking fast for a unit that is wearing heavy armor. The Ablaze, each level increases the impact damage by 100, this is increased by 300. And then you have the last elite node, which increases all types of defense by 20. So you're going to see the huge defense attributes get changed when I change the veterancy line. It actually is pretty high. So the next thing, when you go, you can actually max out all the way up to here. The flame curtain cooldown is reduced by 6 seconds when you actually get this maxed out. You get another impact on damage by 300 again when you max this out, and you have another increase in movement speed again by 3%. So they are a very fast unit. I can't tell you enough. They are a very fast unit for the most part. So let's actually change this, and let's go to the top line now. So we're gonna go top line. I know you guys have already seen for the most part all of this. Oh wait, hold on, wait. Let's look at this, and let's do it this way. We're gonna go through the top line, and you're gonna see all the attributes change by health, etc. So, you know, just bear with me. So health increase, bam, basically the same health. That's the only health node they actually get, so everything else is going to be either piercing, slashing, or any type of defense attributes. These are a lot of cooldown increases right here. Then you got the impact, the damage increase right there going up, which is actually blunt damage. This is doing blunt damage, so it is a lot more. A lot of units don't have that blunt damage, that are the blunt defense that, you know, you're actually getting from the Nefaran Guard. So next is the ammo. The ammo increase right now is at 105. This is without any extra ammo nodes that you're going to be getting. So you're at 105. So let's see how high you can actually go with the 60% basically increase in ammo for now, which is 168. That's actually really good. Then you get another blunt damage increase right here, or increases burn damage, I'm sorry. And then you get another cooldown on flame current. So flame current actually might be a big way of focusing fire the unit that you want to actually, you know, target and kill fast or burn to death, basically. You also get this greatly increases the firing rate of flame curtain, whereas down here you only get somewhat increases the firing rate of this unit. So it's actually a big thing. And then you come over here, you have each level reduces the quick flame cooldown by 6, basically, when you get this maxed out, which is really good. Now this is the big thing. The veterancy on the top line increases burn damage by 30%. Honestly, I don't feel like the bot line is any way type good. Yes, you get the defense attributes and everything, but these guys don't hold up. They're not like tertios. They can't hold up in melee somewhat against like a decent unit. These guys, they want to fire. They just want to blaze. You want these guys to do as much damage as possible while only having 7 of these guys, especially for their leadership. You got to look at these guys like the up close and personal Falconetti gunners. These guys are the Falconetti gunners of flames, basically. So now we're getting the same attributes that I did before, and really looking at it, guys, when looking at the attributes and everything, you don't get those high defense buffs. You do get a bit of blunt damage increase, which is nice, and I think everything else really didn't change. The ammo is actually good. The one thing is you want to notice here is that the range is also only 15. It's not that high. These guys are, they're gonna be needed to be in a secure spot. You're not gonna be able, you can run around with these guys, but just be aware there's 7 of these guys. If there's someone on top of a little landing with Namcan archers and they focus your guards, you're gonna get messed up. Like, they're just gonna get depleted, they're gonna die, and they're just not that heavy with health. So you can't use these guys recklessly. You got to use these guys very strategically in a corner, somewhere where they can't get killed, because once you lose these 7 guys, you're gonna feel like crap because of the fact that there's only 7 of them. There's only 340. It's worth 340 leadership. Treat these guys as the Falconettis of season 5. So just be aware, if you have these guys or anything, they're going to be a massive target as well. They can defend themselves for the most part, but not like crazy. All right, so next I wanted to just do this real quick, is take the skin off of my little guys over here. That this is the season 5 skin. Why not put it on these guys and maybe showcase that off? Maybe do just the helmet by itself, which actually does look pretty cool. It's a bit of a change compared to the original helmet. And then we put on the other unit skin as well. Look at that. That actually looks pretty cool with how they look. And then let's take off the helmet, and that actually looks still pretty decent. So guys, let me know what you guys think about this unit. Is this a unit that you're going to buy out? Is this a unit that you think is going to be too OP? They're going to need a nerf, how like they had to nerf some of the units in season 3, etc. So these guys are pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think, and I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I will be showing and showcasing some more nice gameplay tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed. Deuces.